Before November of 2022, the internet worked very differently. If you needed information, you opened a search engine. You typed a question, you clicked through websites, you watched videos, you read articles, and after enough searching, you finally found an answer. For decades, that was normal. That was simply how knowledge worked. Then something changed. Something that millions of people had never seen before. A tool that could answer questions, write essays, explain complex ideas, create code, and hold conversations that felt almost human. Its name was ChatGPT, and the world has never been the same. In the first few days after its release, people were curious. Some thought it was just another chatbot. Others believed it was a toy, a temporary trend, a technological experiment. But as more people tried it, something became clear. This was different, very different. For the first time, millions of people could communicate with artificial intelligence using ordinary language. No special commands, no technical knowledge, no programming skills, just questions and answers. Before ChatGPT, most people had never interacted with advanced artificial intelligence. AI existed, but it was hidden. Inside recommendation systems, inside search engines, inside social media platforms, inside online shopping websites. People used AI every day without realizing it. ChatGPT changed that. For the first time, AI became visible. It had a name, a face, a conversation, and suddenly, everyone was talking about it. Within weeks, students were using ChatGPT to study. Writers were using it to brainstorm ideas. Programmers were using it to write code. Business owners were using it to create content. Researchers were using it to organize information. A tool that had been designed as a language model was becoming useful in ways nobody expected. Then came something even bigger: competition. When ChatGPT appeared, the entire technology industry noticed. Google noticed. Microsoft noticed. Amazon noticed. Meta noticed. Everyone noticed. Because they understood something important. The way humans interact with information was changing. For more than 20 years, search engines had dominated the internet. You searched, you clicked. You searched again, you clicked again. But ChatGPT introduced a different idea. What if information came directly to you? What if, instead of searching through 10 websites, you simply asked a question and received a complete answer? That possibility changed everything. Some people celebrated, others worried. Teachers wondered what this would mean for education. Writers wondered what this would mean for creativity. Businesses wondered what this would mean for jobs. Governments wondered what this would mean for society. The same question appeared everywhere. What happens next? And perhaps the most surprising thing was how quickly the technology improved. The first version impressed people. The next versions amazed them. Each new release became faster, smarter, more capable, more useful. Tasks that once required hours could now be completed in minutes, sometimes seconds. But the real story is not about technology. It is about people. Every major invention changes the tools we use. The printing press changed books. The telephone changed communication. The internet changed access to information. And ChatGPT changed the relationship between humans and knowledge. For the first time in history, a person could sit alone in a room and instantly access an artificial intelligence capable of explaining science, history, business, psychology, technology, and thousands of other subjects. Not perfectly, not always correctly, but in a way that felt natural, human, accessible. Today, millions of people use AI every day. Many cannot imagine working without it. Others still refuse to use it. Some fear it, some embrace it. But regardless of where we stand, one fact remains. The world before ChatGPT and the world after ChatGPT are not the same world. The question is no longer whether artificial intelligence will change society. It already has. The real question is, how will we adapt to it? How will we use it? And what kind of future will we build together? Because the story of ChatGPT is not just the story of a technology, it is the story of a new chapter in human history. And the story is moving faster than anyone imagined. In January of 2023, just 2 months after its release, ChatGPT reached 100 million users. Faster than Instagram, faster than TikTok, faster than almost every consumer technology in history. The world was paying attention. In February of 2023, Microsoft announced a multi-billion-dollar partnership with OpenAI. Soon after, artificial intelligence began appearing inside products used by millions of people every day. Search engines changed. Office software changed. Customer service changed. Marketing changed. Education changed. A technological race had begun. Then came a wave of new AI systems: Gemini, Claude, Copilot, and dozens of others. What started as a single product became an entire industry. By 2024, artificial intelligence was no longer a niche topic discussed only by engineers. It had become part of everyday life. Students used it, teachers used it, doctors used it, lawyers used it, small business owners used it, large corporations used it. For the first time, humanity was learning how to work alongside intelligent machines. But perhaps the most important change was not technological, it was psychological. Before ChatGPT, most people saw artificial intelligence as something distant, something from science fiction, something that belonged to the future. After ChatGPT, the future arrived, and it arrived on a laptop, on a phone, on a screen sitting right in front of us. Today, millions of conversations take place between humans and artificial intelligence every single day. Questions, ideas, problems, dreams, solutions. The relationship between humans and technology has entered a completely new phase, and nobody knows exactly where it will lead. But one thing is certain: years from now, people may look back at November 2022 the same way previous generations looked at the birth of the internet, as a moment when everything changed, a moment when a new era quietly began. Because the world before ChatGPT and the world after ChatGPT are two very different worlds. And whether we are ready or not, we are all living through one of the most important technological transformations in human history. The story is still being written, the future is still unfolding, and this may only be the beginning. Humanly Explained: Understanding Technology, Understanding People, Understanding the Human Era.